I never want anybody to get fired. I really don't. I just want Indiana to be good. And I catch so much hell because I try to tell people, and it's really difficult for most people, if not all people, to understand that Big Ten is just different. Like I was telling Seth Greenberg beginning of the year, there's no chance Iowa wins the Big Ten because Iowa always screws it up. And you think about Iowa, well, Indiana came in there and beat them bad. And then they went and had a game that they could have and should have, if you're going to compete for a championship, won at Illinois, and they couldn't get it done. There's just certain things at Indiana, and everybody fights me on it. Everybody likes the new resume. This guy went to the Elite Eight. This guy with Dwayne Wade went to the Final Four. That's great, but it's, for a guy like me and other guys that are former players, we just kind of sit there and go, how ridiculous that they don't even consider that maybe somebody from Indiana that played at Indiana that understands the culture of Indiana might do okay there. But it's been 21 years. Indiana's got what they want. Fred Glass got what he wanted. Harry Gonzo got what they wanted. And, for me personally, I just move on to the next game Friday and Saturday this week.
That's one thing that I think that has been readily apparent. This team has zero identity, not a lot of personality. There doesn't seem to be a lot of attachment. The old play for who's on your chest, that kind of has been out the door. And I think that hurts the team because these other teams aren't like that. They are playing for what's on the front of their chest and playing it with a lot of pride. And it just seems like that has not been as apparent.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen Trace Jackson Davis point at somebody on a nice assist? Have you ever seen Trace Jackson Davis ever give credit to anybody else? Or have you only seen Trace Jackson Davis make a move, get a basket, and then do whatever facial expression or whatever silly little thing? No, you don't. And that's not what, again, I go back to what the powers to be at Indiana wanted. And what they wanted was what they got. I told Fred Glass when you hired Archie, I said, you're making us exactly like every other school. And you don't see anybody at Indiana, sharing the sugar, as what's his name used to say, as Lavin. Jackson makes a move, he's going to flex, but it's never like, hey, man, great pass. Hey, man, let's all get in here. Hey, man, let's get this done. You never, ever see that. All you see, and when your best player's that way, your team's that way, frankly. I think there's guys probably on that team that would like to be engaged with one another, but when I watch them, all I see is, their best player is so into himself. And that's, that hurts you.